Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. This is Pradeep and you're watching Vlog of Note. So Apple just wrapped up their Worldwide Developer Conference 2020, and unless you've been living under a rock, you're probably already aware of the fact that they announced that they are transitioning to their own series of processors. They are ditching Intel. In this video, I thought we'd talk about why it's both good and bad for India. Let's get started. So first off, let me link in the description right next to that like button to Apple's press note announcing the transition. Notice that they have not used the word ARM even once inside the entire press note. The key important features are: 1. Apple is transitioning to their own processors because they are more powerful and more power efficient on the Mac. They already use their own processors on their iPhone and the iPad, and Intel is using x86. Apple is going to be using ARM architecture. Second, this entire transition will take about 2 years. And third, there is going to be at least one Intel powered Mac sometime later this year, but after that, all of the Macs are going to run on Apple's own processors. Now, a note on Apple's Macs in India. There is some clarification required. First, iMac Pro, Mac Pro and MacBook Pro are quite out of reach in terms of price for most Indians. In India, Apple sells the 13-inch MacBook Pro, the 15-inch MacBook Pro and the 16-inch MacBook Pro. If you go for the one in the middle, the keyboard will go bust after some time. Second, the MacBook Air or the MacBook is not the default computer for most Indians. A lot of the reviews I've seen of the recently launched MacBook Air call it the default computer, the computer that you want to buy when you want to buy a computer. However, in India, because of the high price, you can get a similarly spec'd Intel machine for half the price with better build quality. And third, that leaves us with the Mac Mini and the iMac. The iMac does not have an SSD. So in India, if you want to get a Mac, then you have to buy the Mac Mini. What's that? You're talking about the iPad? Well, it has only limited ports. Actually, it only has one port, and the file system does not support most workflows. Now let's talk about why it would be good if Apple moved to their own processors. The number one reason is the price. Apple's developer transition kit is a Mac Mini running an Apple A12Z processor, and it only costs $500 for about 1 year. Apple will definitely reduce the price in India for their Macs once they transition to their own processors. Second, it brings better clarity across the line. In India, we don't have a Genius Bar, so people are often confused about Y series, H series, K series, whether they should get a discrete graphics card, without a discrete graphics card, whether they should go for Comet Lake or Tiger Lake. In India, once Apple moves to their own processors, the Mac lineup will get a lot simpler. Next, let's talk about why it would be bad if Apple moved to their own processors. The number one reason is that Hackintoshes will go away. A Hackintosh is a custom-built PC that also runs Mac OS, and it's a lot cheaper than buying a Mac from Apple. Hackintoshes will go away because Apple is not going to sell you their processors alone separately. Second, you will no longer have Bootcamp. Bootcamp is a software that you use on your Mac to run Windows and therefore play some games. That will go away once Apple moves to their own processors. In conclusion, Apple is going to launch their own stores, at least online, in the next year, and their prices will definitely come down. Once they move to Mac on ARM, their prices will come down even further. And if you consider the fact that Mac on ARM is going to be at least 1.5 times to 2 times as powerful as the Intel counterpart, I think things are looking good for Apple fans in India. Just let no one tell you about the price of that machine in the US. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Drop your comments on what you think about Apple's transition in the comment section down below. As always, please go over to YouTube and subscribe to the Vlog of Note channel. Ring that notification bell so that you never miss a video, and I will see you guys in the next episode.